Welcome to the final Keystone project for this particular course. In this instance, I'm going to be continuing a project that I started in one of the other modules, which was creating a machine learning application that creates a recommendation engine for customers, first-time customers purchasing life insurance. The target demographic for this is going to be 18 to 25-year-olds who have never purchased life insurance before. So to that end, we defined the problem statement, building a recommendation engine for first-time insurance buyers for life insurance. Some of the challenges that we identified for that low awareness of life insurance benefits amongst the younger demographic, and also building trust and addressing some of the common concerns like affordability and necessity. For this particular project, on the machine learning approach that we've taken, we identified the parameters that we needed to capture around customer demographics, age, gender, location, education, employment status, financial data that includes income levels, savings, behavior, and spending habits. And then health data, which we get into a little bit later when it comes to security and privacy concerns, things such as reported health status, lifestyle choices, etc. So, kicking off this particular project, we started with identifying those use cases and really kind of turning towards thinking about data pre-processing, processing. Capturing a lot of data through different channels, but then also thinking about how do we clean that data and how do we standardize it? How do we normalize some of those features that we're capturing, including income, spending data, removing duplicates, how do we handle missing values, and such. Um, we then moved to kind of the model development, thinking about content-based filtering, where we're matching product attributes to user profiles, and then more hybrid type models where we're combining collaborative and content-based approaches with the goal of improving accuracy there. Thinking about training, model training, we decided to use supervised learning for the plan suitability around prediction, but also unsupervised learning for the clustering of multiple users. One of the things that we wanted to really tackle was around the not just the model development, but also the user interface design. So one of the characteristics for user interface design, we used a tool called Figma to design the wireframes for the user interface, and also thought about, since this is, ultimately going to be a channel and potentially an application, a web application or a mobile application for young people to use. I'm thinking mobile first and building a kind of a user-friendly UI that would seamlessly kind of move between web-based interfaces and more responsive mobile type designs. Some of the challenges that we've identified around it, obviously from a security point of view, access controls around sensitive data, making sure that we're capturing sensitive data and masking it appropriately, because we're potentially looking at HIPAA type data, making sure that it's captured and stored in a way that is secure, it's encrypted in transit and at rest. Some other things that we've had to consider: bias mitigation, to try to combat potential bias. Regularly test the recommendation engine for biases against demographic groups, gender, ethnicity, and income levels. But then also include diverse training data sets to help ensure fairness in recommendations. So this has been a fun project. I hope that covers all of the areas that needed to be covered. One final thing to say, I think around the success metrics, Ultimately, that's around, policies in force, policies sold on the platform, but also time spent on the platform around engagement, conversion rates, and I think for the particular model that we're using, feedback scores, right? Making sure that we are targeting the right people, that it's fair, and that it's not a bias platform for young people to use. Thank you.